Hey everyone. So, today's first Bible verse that I'm going to go over with you is going to be about joy and happiness and why we have those things, why we are happy, why we are joyful. I wanted to start this channel out on a positive note. And me personally, I am really, really happy that I'll be able to do this. So before we get started, if you all have a channel, go ahead and subscribe. That'd be really, really cool. So then it would help me be able to, spread the word more. Because the more subscribers you have, the more you can kind of get out there. So that'd be pretty cool, but if not, and you really needed to this or find your joy, then here we go. So today we're going to be in the book of John. It's going to be John 15:11, and this is what the quote is. It says, "These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full." So without any context, it is about being joy. And who is speaking this to John, right? For those that don't know, it is Jesus saying this to John while Jesus is going through and all of his teachings and his learnings. He isn't just doing it for all the people that he goes and speaks to. He's also doing this for his disciples and all of those around him as well. And to him, it's very important that they understand his message and that they understand he has nothing but love for them, because this religion of ours is such a joyful thing. And I just think it's well, I keep saying really important, but it is really important to be joyful. And I think that's what the big major part of this was Jesus couldn't express enough how joyful he was to do this. And because he has spoken that he wants his joy to be in them, because the only way for to be truly full inside is to have God in your heart and have Jesus Christ in your heart, right? I think that creates the biggest mindset for yourself, and it allows you to do those things. Because even if you are going through some hard things or complicated things, or you're not really sure how you feel, you always know that you can look back at God, you can look back at Jesus and know that they have you. And there's truly not a better feeling than that. So to me, it always does bring me joy. And I hope that you all also have joy in your hearts as well, even if you are going through those tough times. But if you are going through great times, then that's awesome. You have nothing but joy around you. And I think it's just really, really important that Jesus said that, because he wants his followers to know and experience complete joy, which is, everything that Jesus did was selfless. And this is a very selfless act, almost like you can always count on him. You can always count on his Father God. So, in everyday life, I'm very thankful. I'm very blessed. I have a beautiful baby boy. I have a beautiful wife. I have a great house. I have great dogs. I have a great career, and those are the things that I like to focus on. Those are the things that bring me joy. And another thing that brings me joy, like I kind of started out saying, is being able to speak to all of you and being able to share my, experiences with you and talk about the things that bring me joy, and, if you don't have all those things too, that's okay, of course, you got to remember that you're a child, not only of God, but you have mothers and fathers, caretakers, people who raised you. They brought you joy. So when you need to reflect back on those things, on what gives you joy, I'm very grateful and comforted in the fact that that those joys came because of Jesus, because of God. So that's my video for the day. Once again, John 15:11, "These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full." Thank you all for watching. Like I said, subscribe, like the video, it'd be super cool. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.